Hey, thanks for hanging out for another episode of Chest Quest. In this episode, we're going to start building our Ender Farm. So we're going to head off to the end, and we're going to at least initially build it out of endstone and endstone bricks and such. So we'll get a little bit prepared with that. We might come back later and do some decoration with some other blocks, but certainly to start with and just get it up and running, we're just going to run with endstone. So we need a few supplies in my disorganized mess. So I need chests, which is good, we've got those there. We definitely don't need that. We'll put that away. Take our beacon and get that set up, because we'll need a fair few blocks. We've got enough iron to do that, which is cool. Everything's repaired. We've got plenty of rockets. We've got our elytra, yes. At this stage we'll build the main structure. I need a fair bit of glass probably, just to build the tube. I need another name tag from my villager upstairs, a minecart, and a few other bits and bobs, but otherwise it shouldn't be too much that we need, at least initially, to get the main part of the build done and thought about. We'll need some hoppers, of course, but we've got our iron farm whirring away, so we're not going to run short of iron to be able to do that. That'll be pretty comfortable straight away. So I think for the moment what I'll do is I'll just take this glass that I've got. I might just quickly duck up to the mob farm. Actually, I don't need to. I know I don't have any up there because I made glass bottles out of it for trading with the clerics. So no, that's good. Got some torches. We don't need too many, because I'll take an extra stack just in case. We're going to slab our way out there so that we don't end up with Enderman spawning under our feet. I don't think we need much more at the moment. I'm not going to build the farm down at Y1. Two reasons. One, I'm terrified that I'm going to slip and fall into the void. And number two is I'm not trying to demonstrate a farm that I've thought of myself or anything like that. Just excuse me for a minute. Sorry about that, so early in the game. So I was saying my goal with the farm is not to demonstrate some new method I've found of being able to spawn Enderman more efficiently or anything like that, and so the efficiency gains by being down at Y1 just for me aren't worth the risk at this point, and the complexity. Oops, wrong way. So I'm just going to build straight out from here. So the spawning platform will be at about Y90-ish, and we'll be at this level. So we'll just run straight out from the edge of the spawning platform there. So I'm just going to level off a bit of this to get some materials. So we'll set up our beacon just in the middle here. Probably should have got some more. We've got some more food while we're at it. That's alright. We'll make it work, or we'll go out and get more. Easy done. Now can I squeeze it in here? Yep. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. What happened there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Way off. Go away, dude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it looks better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Certainly doesn't make it instant mine in the end, but it can only help. Sweet! That's sweet, sweet haste too. I brought chests, yep, cool. Not very organised, so I'll need to... I should have emptied my shulkers first, and then that just would have made this a bit easier, but I'll just set up a couple of chests somewhere to be able to put this in once I get some stacks of it, inventory full. That won't be a problem. We'll get a fair bit. We'll make a decent roadway initially out there, just to make it fairly safe. Eventually, I'll fly out to it and back, which is just another reason why I'm happy to have the build at Y40 or Y49 or whatever it is we are at the moment. Not where we are right here, but down at the spawn platform level, which I think was Y49. So that'll just make it a little bit easier and safer. I expect that we'll still get pretty good spawn rates. I think by the time I get around to making the spawn platforms themselves, I will use the leaf trick, just with the spawning and the spawn mechanics. It certainly seems to work just a little bit more efficiently. You know, most of the farms that the technical YouTubers put forward always seem to have a variation of that trick at some point. So I'll certainly use that in this build. Probably should have brought a stone cutter, would have been a handy thing to have. I don't think I've got stone in my ender chests. I know I've got iron, so I might not be able to make one. And did I bring a crafting table after all of that? No, but I've got logs and I've got stone. Okay, so I should be right. Should be right with that. Not logs, planks. I can make a crafting table with wood planks. I'm not going to do anything super sophisticated with the build itself in terms of methods to stop teleporting and things like that. I'll do a pretty standard 32 block radius from the drop zone with water, most likely. Well, probably most definitely to stop teleporting, and then the chamber that will be in ourself will be at least no more than 2.5 blocks high, probably 2 blocks high, because a slab on the ground and then an upside down slab on the ceiling works pretty well. Then I can just waterlog that slab on top, and that'll prevent the Enderman from teleporting to the top. And if they do, then they just die anyway. So that's not an issue, and that'll probably be one of the safest ways to do it. It gives me a little bit more freedom in the killing area to do something just a little bit more different. Just a little bit different. English. Speak English. So I think I want to do at least a row of glass around the killing chamber. So what I think I'm going to try is I think I'll do hoppers at ground level, or the level that I'm standing at. Then I'll do a actually I'm not going to do upside down slabs on the floor. It'll be full blocks on the floor, so the floor will be spawnable, but it'll only be two blocks high, so it's not going to be able to spawn in them, and they won't be able to teleport there because it'll be too low for them. So what I want to try is then a row of glass around the edge of all of the hoppers, which should allow me to still be able to reach in and over them to to attack the Endermen that are standing in the bottom of the killing chamber, which will be 3x3. I think because I'm not going to be building down at Y0 or Y1, I think I'll have an extra few spawning pads than what I've done with this build in the past. Let me just get rid of that and that. I don't know why I'm carrying that. Or that. Doesn't matter. Well, that should give me enough room to hit them. Probably... I'm only going to be able to hit them on the edge, aren't I? If they're any right in the middle, I'm not going to get them. No, that's not going to work. So maybe I'll just leave it... don't know. I'll leave it open so that potentially I'd without concentrating, I could walk right through. We'll build it and then we'll see how it feels. But the last one I built, which... did I get to build? I didn't even get to building one in season 1, did I? But I've built one in a previous world, just a survival world, where I couldn't see their heads at all. So I'd like something a little bit more visual, just to be able to see them all standing there, freaking out about falling into my cunning trap. Or we loot them for their valuable XP. We'll build a pearl elimination system. Again, I think it's not going to be overly sophisticated. Probably just the fast dispenser, just to be able to, or fast dropper, sorry, I should say, just to be able to get rid of them out of the area and into the void. Because at the moment I've only got one sword with sharpness on it. The other sword is what's the undead? What's the undead enchant? What's the undead enchant? What is it? It's smite. Used for the wither fight, but that doesn't have looting or anything like that on it. So. And that's not going to be any good against Enderman, I wouldn't think. So this has got sweeping edge and looting, and sharpness 5. So that's the sword I'll use to kill them. But because of looting, you get an awful lot of pearls very, very, very quickly. So many more than we're ever going to need in the game. It's not funny, so we just get rid of them. I'll set up a little bit of a station where we'll fill a double chest, but then we'll, and if we ever take pearls out of it, it'll automatically fill. And then once it's full, the pearls will bypass that and straight into the dropper and out into the void. The result is going to be pretty cool. It's just what we build to house our little farm. I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to try the Endermite in the minecart on a pole, so on a iron fence or iron bar. So the iron bar will be 4 blocks up in the air, so there'll be a 3-block gap underneath, so the Enderman can run straight through and down the chute, and then the Endermite will be at block 5, so I believe that'll work okay. I have done that before and it seemed to work fine, so I probably expect that it will. And it's quite neat. One of the farms I've built previously was, I can't remember the YouTuber's name now, but it was following a YouTuber's tutorial, and you had the Endermite sitting on leaf blocks in the cart behind a row of carpets. So there was a 1-block gap between the Enderman and the Endermite, and that 1-block gap was covered with trapdoors, so of course they just fell straight down. But it's definitely not difficult to do, but I want this to be a little bit more symmetrical, this one. So I'll build the spawning platforms all around the central drop chute for the Enderman themselves. So I think the top row of the drop chute needs to be glass so they don't spawn on it. Or does it even matter? Probably not. And then some trapdoors, which we'll go get once we've got the structure built. So the structure we'll build will light it up so that we don't get any Enderman spawning, and then we'll be able to go and get the final few items that we need. We'll need a lot of leaves, of course. So we'll use dark oak leaves because we've got that forest close to spawn, so that'll be convenient. We've got a full inventory. We'll go down back to our spawn platform. We'll get all this set up and then start crafting a few bits and pieces and head on out. I'll eventually take this island down to at least this level. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's set up a couple of chests. Just to put some stuff in. Gonna need at least 4 stacks just to make the bridge out there. We need 40 by 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. We need about 10 stacks for just the shaft itself. We probably got enough there. Let's see if we can make our crafting table. Most of this will eventually get moved out to where we're going to be building. So let me just move that as well, just while we're at it. So we'll chuck that in there for now. That and those can go back in there. Glass can go in there temporarily, as can one of those. I want some slabs. I need 2 lots of those, and I need plenty of walls as well, so we'll do that. And just give ourselves a little bit of space. We'll just make more bricks because we're going to need them at some point anyway. Stairs, yeah. Let's make a few. Because what I'll probably do is over here we'll make that's not what I want. Mine shaft nearby. Cool. Yep, I've got to make it 3 wide, otherwise it's going to do my head in. It's not central. So slabs, we need 1, 2, we're going to need more slabs. Let's make that many more. That'll be enough to start at least. The walkway out there, at least the cool thing obviously is that Enderman can't spawn on here, so we don't need to worry about lighting it up or anything like that. I don't need to worry about getting knocked off. It's going to work quite well. And then once we're out here we can start to build a platform that we can light up or that we can cover with a nice low roof and stop them spawning as well, because they'll be upside down slabs. Oh, how many was that? Let me just swap that out. I'll probably go another 5 or so to the edge of the room. Cool, so we're 128 away. Now we're going to be a little bit further than that in the centre of where the farm is going to be itself. So I think we're far enough away. We don't need to go too much crazier in terms of distance than that. So we won't get any Enderman spawn there. They'll all spawn here, which of course is the goal. Yeah. So I'm intending, maybe not straight away, but certainly sometime soonish, that this is more or less going to be temporary until we come up with a safe way to fly out and land and get into the farm itself. I'm not going to be trying to get through a too high gap or anything like that. I could leave a little landing platform, I suppose. But it probably will, if I do leave a landing platform, I'll probably end up waterlogging it just to so that Endermen don't teleport out to it. Is that going to work? Or do I just do a roof over the last little bit and waterlog the roof and just have a hole in it to be able to jump down when we land? We'll get to that when we get to it. At the moment we're just going to finish this off, just make it a bit safer to come out here. And I'm going to put walls up on the sides. Just in case I wander aimlessly back and I'm not concentrating and I don't walk off the edge. And also if I aggro an Enderman, well then he's not going to, hopefully, and he somehow makes it out this far, he's not going to end up being able to easily knock me off into the void. So I think I'll probably do a circle as the killing area. I need to give my pinky a rest. So that will be let's just do this just for a bit of added safety. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably do a circle. So because I'm going to be waterlogging the top, it only needs to be as big as I need it to be for the actual farm itself. Or, sorry, let me rephrase that. It only needs to be as big as I need it to be for what I need to be doing in there. So I'll probably... will I ever want to do enchanting? Probably. I could probably foresee myself doing enchanting, so I might make sure that it's at least big enough to be able to put an enchanting table in there. It's got to have a 3x3 right in the middle, and at least comfortable 4 off to the side to be able to do the dispenser. I keep saying dispenser, the dropper for the pearls out into the void. So in fact, I might be able to get away with I can't jump over that, can I? No good. Might be able to get away with what am I trying to say? I need to collect my thoughts. Get a coffee. Now, so it needs to be big enough to have that little sorting section in it, and big enough to have the enchanting station in it. So I probably need at least 4 or 5 on each side of the center, which will be 3 by 3. So if we say it needs a diameter of at least 13 on the inside. So let me just look up plots, which is a circle generator. Yes, I meant plots. And let's have a look at what they can come up with that I like the look of. 15's pretty standard. What's 17? Because if I did 17, yeah, I'll do 17. That's pretty easy. So if I did 17, then that gives me plenty of space to build a wall as well. Of probably glass or something like that. So 17 is 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bit of luck, this will line up. 2, 1, 1, 2, and 5. Lovely. Okay, so let's put down this floor. So I get some slabs. Yeah, I can't make them. And we'll quickly finish that floor. And we'll at least put in a ceiling as a start. Have I got a water bucket on me at all? Yes, I do. Good. Not gonna need that many slabs. Like, yeah, that'll do. We'll shortly move all of our stuff down here. We're not running backwards and forwards the whole time. It's definitely not going to be huge. But you know, it doesn't have to be a mega project for my needs. I'm happy with that. So, truth be told, the area in here, because it's going to be under a roof, could be full blocks, not half slabs. Should have thought of that. That's alright, I can come back and double slab it. Because the ceiling is going to be half slabs. I'll have a 2.5 gap in here, which I don't need. But we might leave most of it. We'll play that by ear. So we'll start with this, and then we'll see where we end up with it. So let's see. Let's just mark this out a bit. That's the center. Two, three. That's where our killing platform is going to be. Yeah, you know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more I might just leave it as because it's going to be one higher, isn't it? I'm just going to be looking at their feet. That's not very attractive. Alright, figure that out in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got plenty of room. 4. Now. That's the ceiling. One, two, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 1, 2. No slabs. Should have made more slabs. Could move everything down there. We'll do that as soon as we get the roof on and a few walls around of some description. Then we'll do that. We'll move everything down there. We'll play with a few ideas. Might have a look at glass panes. I think this walkway is going to end up being more or less permanent, isn't it? Probably still fly out, but it'll be convenient just to have it there for safety's sake. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not right. 1, 1, 1, 2. Cool. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, let's just rip this out. Might have slabs again. Wow, that worked out well. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah, right. Okay, let's gonna leave one chest here, I think. Yeah, just for Ron. Because the more I look at it, the more I think I will double slab in here or something very close to it eventually. We'll just get a little bit of gear set up. We'll put it over the back here. Let's go that. One of them. And that. Cool. Hello. Alright, slabs to start with. Let's just do all those. That's right, remember that. Let's just do the edge first and see what we're working with. I think if I bring it in one, that's going to be fine, isn't it? Alright, let's do some glass panes and we'll just see how busy it looks. Actually, I think that's going to work alright. Yeah, that's going to work good. And we're putting in a little bit more than that. I need more glass. Yeah, that's cool. Sweet. Okay, I feel a bit safer now. Do the old run test. Yep, that works. That's good. Okay. So let's have the hoppers at this level. And I'll put a row of glass around here as the bottom layer of the chute. If I do that, I'll be able to, I'll try not to look at them too much, but I could look at them. They'll definitely be able to reach me, but I'll be careful. That's at this level. I don't even really need it, but I think that first layer is going to be fine. Just get a few more bricks. And let's just have a look up here. Let's just put a few rows on. Yeah. Let me see what it's like with all bricks. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? Their heads are going to be up at this level. They're all going to be peaking. Just chop them down. I'm not going to be able to get close enough to the mining's different than hitting mobs. Cool. Okay, so I want opposite that level then. So I really want chest one level lower. That's just the easiest way to get hoppers into it. So that means the chest is going to be at that level, which is fine. So I think I'll have two double chests. That'll be more than enough pearls for what we need. So let's see if I can just get that. Here's my water. Leave those on the hot bar, just in case. Give me 4 blocks. So I want to build a little ring around here. So I only want to go down 2. So 1, 2. That should be enough to work with. It's always a bit treacherous. So the chest will sit on there. Let's put that back. So we've got that and that. We've got that, that, and that. That and that and that. And then we're off this direction. That and that and that. So that's good. And then we've got our hopper coming into the chest here. Cool. Yep, nice. So this hopper is actually going to push this way out to where the dropper is going to be out the back here. But there will be a hopper underneath that'll point into the chest, so some of the pearls that'll come through here will get sucked down into that hopper and into the chest. But as soon as that's full and that doesn't suck anymore, then that hopper's going to push the pearls through to the back and they'll get dispensed. So it won't overflow and it'll just sit there whirring away. So let's do the same on the other side just to make it safer. We'll just do it with the scaffold we've already got. So 1, 2, 3. So that's chest is on here. Yep. harvester sitting on here. Hopper's there. Don't need that. Cool. Alright, so that's good. So our hopper will come out and go into a ropper facing down and out of the void. So I do need a little bit of a platform built down here. So let's do that. Now I think it only needs to be. I think it only needs to be 3 wide, but I've got a feeling it needs to be 5 long. We'll build our redstone down there for our dropper circuit. Now I'm going to have a quick look. Have I got a screenshot of it? Let me just check that quickly. Looking. Surely would have taken a screenshot. I wouldn't have been able to remember it. I'm not that much of a redstone god. Far from it. No, bugger it. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a bit sad. That's all right. So we'll leave that for now because I can't recall exactly what we need. I'll look that up shortly. I'm pretty certain though. I can use it that low. I probably didn't mean to, but at least I can re-slab the floor, which will be fine. So, okay. So let's go get some hoppers, a dropper, a couple of comparators, a couple of repeaters, and I'll have a quick look and see if I can find that circuit, just so that I can replicate it. So let's just drop off this gear. All of that and that. Iron for hoppers. We've got. Probably going to need at least 9, 10, 11, 12. Going to need at least 12. Let's just make a couple more. So let's start putting those in. We'll get some carpet. one hopper facing that way. I sneezed. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Cool. I'll just do that. Nice, nice. All right. So let's go get the redstone bits we need. So we need carpet, a dropper, some comparators, repeaters, and redstone, and such. And we'll check out that circuit while we're at it. And just make sure I've got everything everything right. Oh, cool. I needed cobble for a dropper. Glass. No, I don't need glass. Anything else while I'm here that looks handy? No, 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 there's no carpet up here, no. Now I think for the iron farm build I only made enough comparators and repeaters for that build, I think. So I'm probably going to have to make those. I think. So let's grab some redstone. Man, this is such a mess. Let's have a look. Carpet, perfect. 9 is exactly what we need. See if there's any redstone bits in here. I'll need those later. Oh, I'll come back and get those in a minute. That's fine. Carefully having a look so I don't go past it. Okay, sticks to make some redstone torches. And I want all them, and I want all them, and I want those. And let me make that. And then, okay. Quartz, where did I see that? There's a bit, is that enough? There's a bit more. Have I got any steak anywhere? Nope, I'm using it. Let's just make half a dozen of those. And make half a dozen of those. Cool. And we want a dropper. Okay, let me just check this circuit real quick. I think I've got it in my... I think I've set it up here just to have a look at. Is that the fast one? Yeah, that's the fast one. Okay. Comparator, repeater, comparator, repeater. Let me take a screenshot. Oh my god. Cool. Wrong one. Okay. So we can build our dropper, which is cool, and just let me get that photo up. Yeah, what a pain. Is it going to be a pain? Not really. I'll just change the I think I'll just change the hoppers around a bit. Okay. So we've got redstone. We don't need that much redstone. We just need a stack, which we've got. Torches we don't even need. That we don't need anymore. That we don't need anymore. We need that. And those. And some blocks, which we've got. We've got endstone, so that can get set up. The hoppers we've got set up. The chest we've got set up. The carpet we've got. So that is going to finish the lower build. So let's go and just get that completed. Wrong way. Yeah, I'm going to change the hoppers around. I think I've got a row of blocks underneath, so I shouldn't lose them. Shouldn't lose them to the void, hopefully. Yep, that was a mistake. Okay, so they're all pointing to the front. That will do. And now I've got to put a dropper. In fact, I could just have it facing off in that direction, couldn't I? Doesn't need to be facing down. So let's put this bad boy down there. Straight off into the void. That's cool. Down into there. Nope. That'll look a lot neater with the box across the top. Okay, so we want comparator, repeater, dust, comparator, on negative, dust, repeater, block. The old get the comparator repeater round the wrong way trick. I get it. That's cool. That's it. I'm not too worried about the ticking, to be honest. That will be fine. Now, can I do something? Do that. If I do walls there, I don't think I can walk across them. Or can I? No. That really going to bother me that much. Yeah. Yeah, if I did stairs. Actually, no, I can lift it up. I can lift it up, and I will. It's a few more hoppers, but that's okay. We will make do. So if I put that at that level, that at that level, so let's just chuck the chests in. They're there, and that's there. So that's cool. So now I can just walk across those. What we'll do is we'll make, because that's going down into the dropper, we can do that. And we can do that and that. And that. And that. And that. So the only thing I can't remember is whether it pushes before it pulls. Can't remember. Let's just try it with a bit of end stone. Half and half. That's cool. I'm okay with that with ender pearls. Yep, that is fine. That is fine. So that goes there. Carpets. I think we're pretty much done with this part of it. Yep, quite happy with that. Just run around here, just taking out the Endermen as they fall down. Yep, cool. Alright, so I'm going to slab the rest of the floor. Cool. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. It's nice and clean. It's good. It's good. Alright. So from here they can teleport 32. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 36, 40. Another reason to build lower is the lag from the water. Doesn't affect you at all. Excuse me, sneezed again, bit of hay fever. Let's put all these bits and bobs away. Need those, don't need that. Don't need that for the moment. Let me carry it with me. Instone bricks, bricks, bricks. Okay, so we're going to what I'm trying to do. Need some ladders. I don't think I've got any ladders in my ender chest, do I? Nope. What am I trying to do? Oh, cool, thanks. That'll work better anyway. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 2, 3. Right. So I'll build this up. I'm going to drop the Enderman 40 blocks. The next thing we need to do is go and get a metric butt ton of leaves. Make our spawn platforms. I'm just trying to think how big I normally make them. I think I make them 9 by 7. Cool. This of course is just temporary just here. There'll be trapdoors here, and then 5 blocks up there'll be a endermite in a minecart. So okay, I think we need to go we need to go get some leaves. Let's go do that. I need to remember where there was a ice biome, because we'll get some ice while we're at it. Yes, thank you. I've got iron back at the base. I'm probably going to just fill my inventory with leaves. I'm going to need a fair few. Alright, so let's cruise back. Don't want any kind of barrier whatsoever. Just a little wall column in each corner. What does that look like? Just to kind of half remind me that I need to run around it. What does that look like? Is that cool? Yeah, I'll leave that for now. It's a bit of a visual reference, isn't it? So can they teleport to... can Enderman teleport to glass panes? I need to quickly look that up, because I might be able to get away without having the water. Now I need shears. Lots of shears. I know I had at least 2 pairs. Where were they? 1, 2. Cool. I'll just quickly look up Enderman teleporting. Alright, teleportation. Let's have a look. When teleporting, each attempt to random destination is chosen within 32 blocks. It then seeks downward, regardless of distance, until the block below is made of a movement blocking material. The teleportation attempt succeeds if no liquid or solid blocks prevent them from standing at the destination. Thus, Endermen need at least 3 non-solid blocks above the destination to successfully teleport. Endermen never teleport into waterlogged blocks. Exceptions are carpet that is not above a block made of a movement blocking material. You will always attempt to teleport upon taking damage, such as from water. Enderman cannot teleport while it's in a minecart or boat. Won't teleport in the daytime. Destination until the block below is made of a movement blocking material. Teleportation succeeds if no liquid or solid blocks prevent them from standing at the destination. And they need at least 3 non-solid blocks above the destination to successfully teleport. So that glass panes wouldn't work. They never teleport into waterlogged. Exceptions are carpet that is not above a block made of a movement blocking material, lily pads and snow layers stacked 10 deep or more, as the materials are not flagged as blocking movement, even though the blocks themselves do. So does that mean a double stack of carpet around the edge? But then does that water will wash that away, won't it? I think. We'll just run with water running over the edge. Is that right? Witchy poo. You weren't picking up what you were putting down, love. Oh my god. I ported 52,000 blocks away. Dang, that was quick. They're a beautiful colour. It's nowhere near enough. Really? Excuse me, dude. Probably going to need 3 more sets of... What am I doing? Cool. Nice. Just head over here a little bit more, just where it's probably a little bit nicer. Ah! Super annoying. How we're looking? Well, let's just get rid of these shears, and that will be more than enough. Cut some bleeding grass. Yep, I don't want the grass at the moment, dudes. Thanks, but no thanks. Still pick it up. Go away. Right, cool. We'll come back and we'll get our little endermite sorted out in a minute. We'll go get the spawning pads done first. So I think I'm going to go 9 by 7s. Yeah. I'm going to do 9 by 7s, and then if I do 3 around that, then that'll be 15 by 13, which is what, that's about 156. No, 195. Do that 4 times. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, we'll just run. We don't need to die trying to scoot into here. Right, cool. So 9 by 7. Bricks. Alright, so let's try that to start with. Let me just take another lot of those. Cool. Yeah, I'll be able to land on top of there, won't I? Never in doubt. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. So get rid of those. So 5. So 1, 2, 3. And then end stone, so 3, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my lord. I need walls. I'll get those in a minute. Yep, so I think that'll work. Don't do that too many times, dude. That looks enough, doesn't it? It's a pretty big platform. $200 spawning spaces that the game is going to think is there, which is the trick with the leaves. That enough? Seems like enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 3. Two, 3. I've built them too close. don't know, actually. Well, we'll see how it works. I need to adjust it, I need to adjust it. If I can put if I can put trapdoors on leaf blocks, I'll do that. I'm not sure if I can or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Three, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why am I building these exactly this size? I've got absolutely no hard scientific evidence behind it whatsoever. Again, this was this is a pretty popular style of build from a lot of the YouTube players. So they seem to have something around about like this. So I'm just trying it roughly for what I think, and we'll see how it goes. I've done something similar to this in the past, not quite as symmetrical and central like this one is, and it's always worked quite well, more than adequate for my needs, so I think we'll give it a crack. Starting to get worried I might run out of leaves. It should be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Grab little finger. Right. That's done. So we need an experiment to see if that looks pretty cool. An experiment to see if trapdoors will attach to the side of leaves. So we'll do that in a minute. So I need some walls. So let's make some bricks. How many walls are we going to need? Probably 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that to start with. Make a couple more. Right, so let's get these bad boys up. Can be wide enough? No, I'm not happy with that. Five wide is what we'll do. It's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 6 on each side. 6. I think that's adequate. We want them running in. They'll get there. We just don't want them running off the edge. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, we need to get our little ender spawn dude. Endermite. So we'll need some rails, a minecart, some iron rails, and might need to get some more ender pearls. I need some and a name tag. Alright, so let's go do that. Cool. Didn't set my spawn. That's not surprising, we've been in the end the whole time. Gonna put on the show for us, boys. Gonna badly need some food in a minute. Hello? That's a bit concerning. I lost my villages. Yeah, I hope not. That's what it seems like, isn't it? I bet they've probably the only problem with this farm is that getting in and out of the bed, sometimes they can suffocate in that block right there, right behind, just above that what's it called? Composter that we've got there. So sometimes people substitute that out for a different block. It's a bit of a worry. Oh man. Oh, there's still villages there. Spawn some golems, dudes. Maybe they need a sleep cycle to get restarted after being in the end for so long. Don't know. Don't know. Okay. Come back and check it later. I didn't see it. Whee! Okay, so iron bars. which we should have from one of these builds. Yep, there they are. That's cool. Now just iron in general. Because we'll need some sticks to make some rails. Not any wood whatsoever. Any wood at all. Yes, of course. Don't have the recipe yet. It's cool. That's more than enough, and that should be enough. Name tag, so let's go up to the mob farm and we'll buy a name tag. Any cheaper? No. No. Why would you give me a deal? Just because I set you free. Let's call him on a pearl. Right, cool. Let's go. We need to get our little dude set up. Trapdoors. Let's get those before we forget. So we need just 8. And we'll use oak trapdoors because that's the abundance of logs that we've got. Let's do that and 8. Let's just make 10 just in case. We'll take it with us. We'll take it with us. Alright. I think we're good. Trapdoors, iron pole. Minecart. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Then we're just going to worry about the water. Yeah, not really. Yeah, we'll worry about the water. We'll do water. I don't think it's going to be too laggy. I don't think there's any tricks to holding the water on the edge that's not not also a spawnable block for our dudes. I need some blocks. It's in my mouth every time I do that. So let's do a quick leaf experiment. Cool. So that is going to get changed to leaf blocks. And grab some of those. Alright. So let's change that out first. Not there, dude. I can't put torches on leaves? No. Right. Happy. Do I leave them there? Yep, I think I do. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Iron bar. So I'm going to try my luck with the number of ender pearls I've got. See if we happen to get lucky. Let's do that. Let's just do this, and on a minecart at the ready, name tag at the ready. I think we're good. Just got to watch my food and my health. Hey, there he is. What was that? Oh, the torch. Hey, sweet. Nice. Very cool. It worked quite well, actually. But better than I expected. Very cool. Okay, so let's get our trapdoors. Okay, so let's just do one side and see what happens. I haven't done the water yet, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. Kind of expected it to be a little bit more aggressive than that, but we're up here as well, so once we jump down it might be a little bit better. There they go. Quite a few of them now. Yeah. That's a little bit more like it. Cool. Yeah, nice. Yep, there's some going in there, which is good. Yep, teleporting everywhere. Noisy buggers. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the fastest farm in the world, but it's more than enough for what I need. Now is that only going half speed because right, so ender pearls can't get in there quick enough. So we need to need to double that up. Yeah, okay, okay. Go away. Yep, that's cool. I'm happy with that. I need to get the teleporting sorted out, but I think I can do that reasonably easily. There's a few guys up there that where are you? There you are. You guys up there that I need to get sorted out. So we might have to get that sorted out next episode. Here. Yeah, they're just filling up slowly, that's all I want. They'll eventually get full. With the amount that we're going to have to repair over the journey, that will be more than enough. Cool, that's all done. So I think what we'll do is we'll go, we'll duck up and turn it off because I don't think they can teleport to me up there. Whoops. Hello, boys. I'll just turn this off while we're getting the water sorted out down below. I get it. I get it. You're mad. Alright, we'll just take out these few guys. Right, so now we can have a look at this dropper situation. as well, so we'll do that at some stage when we come back. So next episode we'll go looking for some ice to be able to just make it a bit easier to flood this, which will be cool. Then we should be good to go. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off here. Thanks very much for watching again, and until next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.